Welcome to the world of Dragon Ball. The place where items come in tiny little capsules, all your dreams can come true, and you can make the best of friends along the way. That is, if you survive. The fighters in this world don't play. Some are ranked amongst the strongest anime characters of all time, and you don't want to cross their paths, right? Well, too bad. You're here, and they're coming, but don't worry, we've put together the perfect guide. These are 10 of the strongest attacks you should look out for currently in Dragon Ball Super. Alright, what would you do if you were frozen in time forever? Trick question, because besides watching time fly by, there's not much you can do. This is the reality many villains, heroes, or targets face going against the assassin Hit and his ultimate technique, Time Prison. Considered to be an evolved version of Hit's technique Time Skip, Time Prison is an attack that can essentially trap an opponent in a state of suspended animation by sacrificing all the saved time Hit has in his Time Skip reservoir. Should note that this move should work on just about anyone, considering Time Prison was able to hold Jiren for a short period of time. However, there is a downside. If the opponent is more powerful than Hit, as Jiren was, the target could break free, leaving Hit in a world of hurt. How does that old saying go? Lightning never strikes twice?
Whoa! You see that?
Ha! Someone should tell that to Merged Zamasu, whose Lightning of Absolution will strike twice and then some. Shooting out from his Barrier of Light, which allows him to stop all attacks heading his way, or Wall of Light, which summons a giant key bird who can also defend from attacks, these bolts of purple lightning pack a punch and allow Zamasu to play the distance game and to have somewhat of an unbreakable defense.
This is the definition of justice.
In the anime, Lightning of Absolution was strong enough to knock Vegeta and Goku out of their Super Saiyan Blue forms and put them down for a bit of a nap. The ground itself ripped apart, allowing plumes of fire and magma to surge from the Earth's core. The Earth quaked as oceans plummeted into new caverns created through the chaos. With how much Merged Zamasu talked of bringing the end of mortals, this technique is definitely the one that could do it. Vegeta always seems like he's in a fight to catch up to Goku, whether that be in power, speed, or transformation. However, one thing we can give Vegeta credit for is his ability to create unique Ki Blast attacks, and with his new attack, Gamma Burst Flash, he may have just leveled the playing field. Debuting in the manga during the Future Trunks saga, Gamma Burst Flash is considered to be Vegeta's strongest energy wave attack. By charging Ki in both of his hands in a similar fashion to his final Flash attack, Vegeta can unleash a blast that can blow away anyone, even those who are significantly stronger than him. This is because Vegeta holds nothing back, as every ounce of energy he has left goes into this blast. It's the clear reason why Trunks told him not to use this move, but when does the Prince of All Saiyans ever listen? Hope. The one word written on Trunks' time machine as he went back in time to save his future.
It's how we win.
Well, sir, you did it. You saved your future not once, but twice with hope, or shall we say, the Sword of Hope. The Sword of Hope was a technique Trunks created after gathering the energy of every living thing on Earth similar to a spirit bomb. By absorbing this energy, his sword grew in size, becoming a massive blue sword of Ki. With Merged Zamasu's immortality stripped away due to his fusion with Goku Black, Trunks was able to easily slice through the former god with his final Hope Slash attack.
The power of mortals fighting for each other!
Now, it is not 100% clear what conditions are needed to perform this attack. We're not even sure where Trunks learned how to gather energy. All we do know is Trunks was in his Super Saiyan Rage form, so note to self, don't make Trunks angry because his power will rival that of Super Saiyan Rose. Secondly, don't try to cross Trunks when he's fighting for those he loves because Hope will always find a way to light the darkness. Was that too cheesy? Do you want me to go again? Why is the sun moving closer to us?
This is not good!
Don't fear, because that's not the sun. That's just Beerus's sphere of destruction. Oh, wait. One of many destruction techniques the gods of destruction carry in their tool belt, the sphere of destruction's destruction is as literal as the name depicts. When the attack debuted in the Dragon Ball Super film Battle of Gods, the sun-like ball of energy just coming close enough to the Earth was enough to cause the planet to shudder, wind to pick up speeds that could destroy land masses, and more. Even Goku, enhanced with God Ki and in his Super Saiyan form, couldn't stop this technique. So, was the Earth destroyed? Of course it wasn't. After blacking out, Goku was able to transform into his Super Saiyan God form and absorb its energy. However, this completely exhausted any God Ki he had remaining and was unable to fight afterwards. In the anime, Universe 11 Pride Trooper and God of Destruction candidate Toppo is another individual we've seen use the Sphere of Destruction. However, his version of the technique was overpowered by another attack we'll talk about later on our list.
He wouldn't.
Oh, he would, Piccolo. Even if it means sacrificing himself. Deep in Vegeta's arsenal of attacks lies the final explosion, or final atonement, as some might say. Saved as a last resort due to its deadly nature, Vegeta gathers all of his life force and any ki he has remaining, converting it into raw energy. This energy explodes around the Prince of all Saiyans into a ball of light growing larger as more energy pours into it. Then, the magic happens. After a furious yell, Vegeta unleashes everything as a gigantic, swirling dome of energy expands, inflicting major damage to the target, surroundings, and even Vegeta himself. You know we can't make a list about the strongest attacks of Dragon Ball Super without talking about the Spirit Bomb, right? Learned during his time in Otherworld from King Kai, the Spirit Bomb is a technique that allows Goku to gather energy from nearby lifeforms and compress it into a ball of energy ready to come down on anyone who stands in his way. In Dragon Ball Super, we saw the biggest Spirit Bomb ever created in canon as all of the Universe 7 fighters poured their energy into it to defeat Jiren, and it should have defeated Jiren if it made contact. Seemingly, through his immense pressure, Jiren was able to repel the attack back at Goku, and the following back and forth that pursued caused the attack to implode, in turn triggering Goku's Ultra Instinct Sign transformation. While this attack was stopped, it in no way dispels the strength this attack has. Moreover, it shows how strong Jiren really is. After having to face his greatest trauma, the fear of losing, Jiren showed his true colors and his true nature was unlocked. He broke past his limits and displayed amazing feats in speed, power, and technique that allowed him to rival mastered Ultra Instinct. One of those techniques was Heatwave Magnetron, an evolution of his Power Impact attack. Originally, Power Impact worked as a Ki Blast attack. One that can be fired an immense distance, quote, grab its target, end quote, travel as far as the user wills, and then explode at the user's command. The power of Heatwave Magnetron is 1,000 times that or more. Fired almost like a one-handed Kamehameha, this fiery beam of energy overpowered a supreme Kamehameha and apparently put Goku down for the count. You know, because the show went to commercial right after that. Throughout Dragon Ball, we've seen many forms of the Kamehameha wave. Regular Kamehameha, Super Kamehameha, however, none of them compare to the Supreme Kamehameha used when Goku is in his autonomous Ultra Instinct form. Fueled by his rage, the Supreme Kamehameha was able to completely overpower Jiren as it slammed him into the stage rubble, severely injured him, and temporarily incapacitated the Pride Trooper. Now let me say that again. This attack brought Jiren to his knees, and if it was anyone else but Goku, the fight would have been over right then and there. However, Goku used Naruto's greatest technique, Talk no Jutsu, before his energy depleted. Sometimes I wonder, will Goku ever learn? Regardless, the Supreme Kamehameha reigns supreme above all Kamehamehas. As a god of destruction, you simply have one job: cause destruction. And there is not a technique better to use to do that than Hakai. Performed by the extension of one's hands and calling out the technique, a god of destruction can destroy objects, cities, planets, and people, including souls. Now, in the manga, the gods of destruction aren't the only ones able to perform this move. Goku was able to Hakai merged Zamasu, although much slower than Beerus would have, which allowed him to develop a method of escape. Also, spoiler warning, but Vegeta is also now able to use Hakai and is able to destroy logs and chunks of waterfalls. At this moment, there are no limits to what Hakai can and can't destroy, although Beerus states that he can't Hakai an immortal, but proceeds to do so to Zamasu in the anime. That makes me think, if Vegeta masters the move, could he finally defeat Goku? Only time will tell. Oh, looks like we forgot a move. Sorry about that. If you're the kind of person who likes to steal energy or fuse a lot, look out for Vegeta's Forced Spirit Fission. We can't tell you exactly what it does because spoilers, but be on the lookout.